Hey everyone, so in this video we're going to be taking a look at this 3-shelf unit by Amazon Basics. And the last time I had done a video about a 5-shelf unit wherein I covered the unboxing and the installation of that product, and for this as well we'll be doing the same. And towards the end I'll do a little demonstration on how you can use this product effectively. So let's get started. Alright, so let's quickly take a look at the contents of this box, and I'm gonna pause the video for a while here while I get these things out, and this will give you an idea of what all things you get in the box. So in case if you order the same product and if something is missing, you can reach out to the customer care team. So here's what we've got in the box. The first thing that I have in my hand here are these spacers. So on these spacers the racks would be mounted, and along with that there's also an instruction manual. So in case if you find my instructions confusing, you can refer to this manual for appropriate information. Then the next thing that we have here are these 3 shelves. So this right here is the first one, then there's the second one, and here we have the third one. And then we've got these rods. So you've got 8 of these, and these will act as the supporting frame for the shelves. And finally in the center we've got these wheels using which you can move the shelf around. So yeah, let's get to the assembly part now. And there's one thing that I forgot to mention. So these legs, they are different. Like you've got 4 for the bottom part and 4 for the top one, and these bottom ones, they have a little provision. So in case if you don't want to use the wheel, you can place your stand on these plastic things, or else you can mount the wheel as well. So depending on your use case, you can use it as a fixed stand, or you can make it movable using these wheels. So the first step that we need to do is to attach the bottom rod with the top one, and we need to do the same for the other 3 rods as well. So attaching this is pretty simple. It's got a screw like mechanism, and you basically need to tighten it up. Alright, so that's done for the first one, and now we'll do the same for the other 3 ones. Yeah, so you hold it right here and then start screwing this thing up. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video for a while and I'll attach the other rods as well. So the next step would be to use these spacers and attach the shelf to these rods. So if you notice, you have an extra spacer in this yellow packaging. So this is just an extra item given in case you lose one of these spacers. So you can keep this away and just use these ones that are in these 3 packets. Now on these spacers, if you notice, there's something written as top, and it's on both the sides of the spacer. So basically when you're placing the rod upright, this top section needs to be pointing up towards the ceiling, and it has a little notch like thing on the inside. Over here, if you notice, there's a little notch, and this will basically fit in the groove that's marked on these rods. So basically you can mount your shelf either on this notch or this, or any of the notches that are marked here, and this gives you the flexibility of having whatever space you like between your shelves. So let's quickly see how this thing gets attached. So this is my bottom section, which will be pointing towards the floor, and this thing right here is the top one. Let's say we are placing this spacer at the second position, somewhere right here. So if you can notice, the top is pointing towards the top, and then I'm going to place this other part at the back side here, and yeah, that's basically how it gets locked in. Now let's place these spacers on the other rods as well. So here again we'll do the same thing. On the second position we are placing our spacer and it's pointing towards the top, and the groove gets clicked in, and then we'll place the other one as well. Alright, so that's done for the second one. Now I'll do the same for the other two rods as well. So I'll pause the video for a while and then we'll see the next step. Alright, so now comes the part of attaching the rods to this shelf. And if you notice, this shelf does have a top part and a bottom part. You can easily identify it by this rod that's going right here. So if you make this towards the top, it's not going to work because it will not be a plane surface, since that rod is interfering between the surface. So this is how it should be. So the flat surface is what is on the top, and even there's a noticeable difference here. So this is how the rod will go in, and basically the top portion of this notch is a bit less round than the bottom section. So when you push the rod in from here, the notch that I showed earlier, or the spacer that I showed earlier, will get tightened up as you put some force on the shelf. So let's quickly see how this thing gets attached. So here I have the top portion of our rod, and then this is the spacer that we had mounted over here towards the bottom. Now what I'm going to do here is push this from here, and then the spacer will get attached in the hole that's on the shelf. So as soon as you push it inside, it kind of gets locked. I mean, you can pull it out with force, but when you're placing this upright in this position, it's not going to come off. So we've done this for the first hole, and we've got 4 of these holes on the shelf. So let's quickly do that for the other ones as well. So here again we are pushing the top portion from here all the way towards our spacer. And yeah, that's how the spacer gets locked in. So for the third one as well, we are pushing it from here, and then we'll make it tight and secure at the bottom. And then I'm doing this for the last rod as well. I'm sorry it's a bit difficult to get it in the frame, but I hope you got the idea of how you need to attach the spacer, the rod, and then the shelf. So this is basically how it looks once you've attached the first shelf. I have not mounted the wheels. I'm keeping it on the plain thing that was provided, but this is basically how it looks with one shelf on. And now we'll do the same for the other 2 shelves. Alright, so now attaching the other 2 shelves is pretty straightforward. You can keep it in the vertical position that I've kept right now, and basically you will attach the spacer at the position where you want to mount the shelf, and then push the shelf from top itself. So let's quickly do that for the other 2 shelves. So I'm going to use this reference notch that is the connection between the top rod and the bottom rod. So I'm going to mount the second one here, and then I'll mount the last one on top, on the very top over here. So let's quickly attach the spacers. So I've attached the 4 spacers. One is over here, the second one is on that rod, the third one is over there, and the last one is here. And now comes the part of sliding our shelf from top so that it fits in these spacers. And and finally we need to give it a little push over here so that it snaps into place. So we've got the second shelf on, and now it's time to place the third shelf. So for this one I'm gonna pause the video and place it on top here. I'll be adding the spacer somewhere around this position at the very top. So this is how the shelf looks when it's finally put together. I haven't mounted the wheels yet, which I'm going to do right now, but in case if you don't want to move the shelf around, you can use those plastic legs that have been provided in the box. So yeah, let's quickly see how we can mount the wheels to this shelf. So for that I'm gonna tip this on one side, and then we'll remove this flat screw that we've got at the bottom. So this was the flat screw with a plastic bottom, and basically this also has a screw-like attachment, so you can place it in the same spot and tighten it up. So in the bracket of these rotating wheels, if you notice, they've provided this small little wrench. So let me take that out. Yeah, so this is the wrench that you can use towards the end to tighten up the wheels. So first you need to do it with your hands, and then at the final place you can use this wrench. So this is how the shelf looks after it's completely assembled, and as you can see, there's a lot of space on the shelf. On top here I've kept a microwave, then in the center I've got some baskets, and the bottom part is still free. And about these wheels, using this you can move the shelf pretty easily to any other corner of your house. And if you want to keep it in a stationary position, then there are these locks. I'm not sure if it's visible in the camera. Yeah, these are the locks. So basically when you press it down, the wheel gets locked. So there's one lock on one wheel and another lock over here, and this will basically stop the shelf from moving around. So that's it for this one, guys. If you have any questions about this product, you can add it in the comment section below and I'll answer them as soon as possible. So thank you for watching this video, and do subscribe to my channel.